think I owe it to you guys to answer whether or not the Steam Deck OLED can replace a desktop. And I guess that answer is tricky, but I'm going to say no, depending on the specs you have. For me, I have a 4070 RTX, and it's the baseline 40 series, or at least 4070 series. Yeah, the Steam Deck's not replacing that bad boy. Now, at one point of me just owning this Steam Deck, I've probably played it a good amount this year. And at one point, I was considering, can this replace it? Because my gaming PC is in my office, which is upstairs, and I keep my Steam Deck downstairs with me. The greatest thing I can do with it is just portable. I don't have to always come to my computer to play my games, depending on what type of game I'm playing. And surely enough, if I want to play Dragon's Dogma, I have to play it on my computer. But games like Elden Ring, I don't have to. And it's gotten to the point where I've only played Elden Ring on my Steam Deck. In fact, I don't think I've ever ran Elden Ring on my computer. I've solely played Elden Ring on the Steam Deck, and it just goes to show you that's how good the Steam Deck is. Like, I'm not saying it's not worth the money. I'm answering the question, can it replace or will it replace? For me, no, it can't replace my gaming PC. I've built this thing from the ground up, and I've slowly but surely upgraded it. Right now, I would say my PC is maybe mid tier. Hopefully, I'm not low mid tier yet, but then that's where the question comes from. Which gaming PCs does this Steam Deck OLED replace? And I would say it can replace your lower end, very low end, entry level style of PCs, but just not mid tier to high tier. And I think I'm floating along mid tier still. Maybe another year or two, I'll be low tier. But I can play 4K. Steam Deck can't. I can achieve 100 frames. Steam Deck certain games can with very low settings. And that's another problem that I've had with the Steam Deck. I've tried playing Baldur's Gate 3. Now, don't get me wrong, it definitely is playable. It's just very blurry to me. Coming from my monitor, 32-inch ultra wide curved, to this 7-inch screen, yeah, for some reason the game just looks too blurry for me. And I do it just so I can make sure it runs at 40 FPS. So there are limitations to owning a Steam Deck, and it varies on whether you consider it a deal breaker or not. And for me, the Steam Deck is an extension to the games I want to play, the games I take to work to play. And that's what I use it for. Now, again, at one point, maybe a big stretch of 3 months, I was playing the Steam Deck solely. I did not touch my gaming computer at all. For about 3 months, I didn't touch the computer. I continued to play a lot of games on the Steam Deck. We're talking The Witcher 3, Like a Dragon, Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, Cyberpunk, and the list goes on and on and on. And some games just don't run well. Dragon's Dogma 2 did not run well, so I had to play it on the computer. Baldur's Gate, like I said, just was too blurry, so I'm only going to touch that on my computer. But yeah, it can't replace your PC unless you are just so in love with it, which I think you may be putting a honeymoon phase towards it, because yeah, it can type and it can do other computer-like things. But again, almost every game that I want to play, my computer will double that. And like I said, I think the Steam Deck is truly for people who want to get into PC gaming and just don't want to spend the bigger chicken scratch, which is money. Sorry about that. So I think I'll just end this video here. I don't want to be maybe taking up too much of your guys' time. Also, happy holidays. If you are someone who does not like to say Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to anyone who grew up like me, just said because that's what it is. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Peace.